an all-out assault on our immigration officers, sniper attacks, explosives, armed ambushes, a transgender shooter opening fire on Catholic elementary school students as they pray, his gun marked with slogans like, "Where is your God now?" A healthcare executive executed in cold blood in the streets, multiple assassination attempts on a sitting president, and the murder of the greatest conservative activist of a generation, a man who happened to also be a husband and the father of 2 young children, shot and killed while speaking to a crowd of students. This is a distinctive and unique evil. It has always been driven by a hatred, above all else, a hatred for civilization itself. Here in the United States, the share of left-wing terrorist attacks and plots has risen to levels not seen in decades. Americans have seen what those numbers mean.
But I'm going to remind everyone in this room and all the media that I was the subject of an assassination attempt February 2024 by an addled left-wing activist 2 hours after being sworn into my job. So any of you who want to report that this is a fiction and does not exist, be there for the sentencing this August. The unified front between international Marxism and radical Islamic movements need not share the same ultimate vision to share the same immediate enemy of free and self-governing societies. Increasingly, legitimate nonprofit and charitable structures are being exploited as a mechanism to conceal the movement of illicit funds to support political terrorism. No terror organization should delude itself into the belief that its financing lies beyond our reach.
A major new development. You just heard Secretary of State Marco Rubio denouncing transnational far-left political terrorism like Antifa and terror attacks and assassinations like Charlie Kirk, multiple assassination attempts on President Trump and Secretary Bessent. This was at a meeting of more than 60 nations today. The Treasury Department now in a new crackdown on far-left terrorism. The Treasury and likely the IRS are going to go after nonprofit groups and charities used as vehicles to do terrorist financing of groups like Antifa. Secretary Rubio just announced the State Department is imposing new visa restrictions to stop far-left terrorists like Antifa from entering America. They're calling them enemies of our civilization. Let's bring in veteran NYPD Executive Intelligence Officer Paul Mauro. Paul, it's always great to listen to you and have you on the show. It's great to see you again, sir. What's your reaction to this? Because they're going to list even more Antifa groups worldwide as foreign terrorists.
Music to my ears, Liz. This is the kind of thing I've been talking about as much as possible on my own website, on the air, etc. That the union, the unholy alliance that's grown up between radical Islamists and the far-left progressives who have segued into violence is strengthening every day. They call it the Red-Green Alliance. You see it in numerous operations around the country and around the world. And what's going on here is that Secretary Rubio is attempting to hit reset from all of the focus that the international intelligence and law enforcement agencies have had post 9/11, where there's been a bit of tunnel vision on simply Islamist violence, and the far left progressive violence has kind of been excused by the media as just, well, they meant well but went too far. He actually used language like that in today's remarks. This can't be underestimated in terms of the impact it's going to have on our intel and law enforcement going forward, and he's trying to set up an international coalition to address this because the bad guys don't recognize the boundaries. Yeah,
it's about tearing down our systems of government as well. You know, it was interesting, Paul, because Secretary of State Rubio also indicated Iran and Cuba are fueling these far-left radical terror groups. And the Secretary today hammered home that they're pushing for communism inside America. Let's get your reaction to this. Watch.
One of the criticisms you sometimes hear of communism, for example, is that it sounds good in theory, but it never works in practice. That's actually not true. Communism does not sound good in theory. The world it envisions for all of us is small, flat, gray, leveled of all exception, drained of all that is good and noble in the human soul. And the world communism envisions is a world without God. For these architects of revolutionary violence, the towering achievement of our civilization, for them, it's an unbearable humiliation, a reminder of what they cannot do, and a reminder of what they cannot be. So they choose instead to destroy.
What do you think, Paul? You know, Democrat communists just announced this week they want to abolish the U.S. Senate, the presidency, the Supreme Court, have them report to Congress, and they want to open the borders and defund the police and defund the Pentagon. What do you make of all this?
They're funding all of this because they know it's detrimental to America. And in fact, to link to one of the stories you have coming up, there is a strong narrative developing of China funding the anti-data center narrative to try to keep data centers from opening in America because they know it's going to help give us the lead on AI. You need to look no further than places like that you talked about, Iran and Cuba, South America, Latin America, heavily influenced by the Chinese and the Russians. And listen, you can put it together in one place. Venezuela, for instance. The vice president of Venezuela was a guy named Tariq al-Assami, Lebanese Syrian. If that name doesn't sound Hispanic to you, there's a reason for that. Strong relations to that area, but also Iran, links to Hezbollah, operating right off our coast for years, and nobody did anything about it until the Trump administration started to move on Venezuela, and you know the rest. This unholy alliance. I feel like I'm listening to a voice in my head, Liz, from the last 6 months, because I've been shouting about this, and it's so gratifying to see real law enforcement and State Department professionals stepping up and meeting the threat.
Yeah, we've heard you loud and clear, Paul, and we appreciate you so very much for all your service to America and what you do and for coming on the show. It's good to see you. Now watch this.